In this video, we're going to talk about the concept of background pages, which you might be kind of familiar with a concept similar to this if you're used to using Word. This is sort of like a header and footer, or if you're used to using PowerPoint, it's sort of like a master slide. The concept is basically that you have information that sits behind every page that you create in your document. So if I come down to the bottom of the screen, I'm going to right click on the page headings and select Insert. And what I'm going to do is choose background, and that's automatically going to call this background 1, which I'm fine with. I'm going to click OK. And what that does is creates a new page. You'll notice it's italicized and it says background 1. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go and expand my shape panel because I want to go and find a shape, which will probably be in Visio Extras. And there's something down the bottom called title blocks. So title blocks are sort of little options that you can add, things like the file path, the title of your document. There's different default blocks of information that you can drag on. So for example, I'm going to add this block. I'm just going to zoom in, which we'll cover in more detail later to show you what's in here. So this is where you can put sort of different information like the scale of your document, what sheet this is, and you can put, say, a logo. So I can insert pictures, which I'll show you how to do later, different things like that. But for now, let's just pretend this box I'm adding here is my logo. So I'm just going to drag this in here. So now I've added this information I want to be available everywhere. Say if I added a new page to my document, I'll right click on it and select Page Setup. I can then choose which background I want to apply to this page. So I'm going to choose background 1 and click Apply and OK. And you notice that information is now shown at the top of the screen. Now I can't actually click on this information and change it. If I want to make any changes to that, I have to select background 1 and make the changes here. So for example, if I dragged this box or made it a little bit smaller, let's go and position it back in the center, that change will automatically be reflected on every page that has that background. So same thing, if I go back to page 1, which already has some shapes on it, right click on my page title, select Page Setup, and I'm going to apply that same background. Click OK, and there's my background there, and you notice the images on the page just sit on top of that. You can have as many backgrounds as you want in a document, so you might have one background for the front page of the document and then a different background for every additional page. It's really up to you. And then anytime you want to change the background, just right click on that page title, select Page Setup.